Continuing on with the collection videos, we're going to look at something a little bit different this time. I just thought of another collection video that I'll make, and we'll just put that down into the phone or computer or, memo pad or whatever in the phone. Yeah, something a little bit different this time, and these will be sealed versions of these. And this is a more recent purchase. Jurassic Park, the first comic, as you can see here in the corner. And this is another sealed copy. It's an official movie adaptation. And this is the comic that I owned as a child. Now, I had it for, I don't know, 3-4 years, maybe more. And one day I had the crazy idea that most young boys do to tear the thing to shreds, and I stopped myself from doing it numerous times, and then just one day I just did it and regret it to this day. It says there, collector's edition, Walter Simonson script. Guile Kane and George Perez did the art. Includes 3 exclusive Topps trading cards, and I'm pretty sure all the early Jurassic Park comics had variations of these trading cards inside. You can see one here. But the reason I bought this was to open it, and I didn't think I'd be able to find any unsealed versions of the early Jurassic Park comics, and I actually just did before making this video, and immediately purchased it. 2 unsealed copies. One being of the first comic, and this is another copy of the comic that I have sealed. I just noticed something, and I'll show that here in a second. So I guess there were only 4 in this first series of comics. 4 different comics. But yeah, pretty much the same thing. And they may have put the same cards in there too. Let me see if I can tell. Yeah, they may be the exact same cards. I don't know if there was any differences in the which card they put in with each comic. Maybe it varied from comic number 1 to 2. They just put a set number of cards and the type of card, with the picture and all that. But yeah, same thing here, the exact same thing. This just the positioning of the cards is a little bit different, obviously, because they've been moved around. But there's also video game advertisements in here. I thought that was really, really cool. But yeah, this is an official seal on these, I just want to say. And you can tell because it's just obvious, but these are in excellent shape. And these were bought from a different seller in early 2018, I want to say. Don't know exactly when. But this is the second Jurassic Park comic here, comic number 2 of 4. You can barely see it in there because there we go. This I did not own as a kid. I don't think I did. When I get these other comics in the mail, I'll show them. I'll show the pages and stuff, and it'll really be a blast from the past to see those comics, because I have not seen them for many, many years, and one of the cards just shifted inside here. Yeah. Very cool comics here. I'm glad that I own them. And, one of these I'm going to open on camera, possibly one day. Don't know when that'll be, but it'll be an event, and it'll be very cool to open something this old and, retro. Obviously it comes in this bag, and from what I can see, it's kind of aging. It's kind of cloudy. And that is something that was very common back then, for these bags to be kind of cloudy, even like those the protective bags that you'd put records in to protect the sleeve. I used to have some of those, but I think I threw some of them out. But yeah, very cool seal. Has pictures of the dinosaurs, jungle here. I never really noticed that when looking at it. I think that's the same for the first comic too. You can see that down here. Oh yeah, it's the same seal, even on the first one. I think this other version I have, the seal's in better condition. And the comic, oh, this one's a little bent, but you know, that's to be expected. You know, I'm surprised the seal is still really good on this. But I have noticed some differences in print quality, and I have to hold them up side by side here. It's gonna be hard to tell on camera, maybe, but this is darker than this, so it's hard to tell. But it's, you know, just slight differences here. Yeah. Hopefully I don't get these mixed up. I'm trying to keep, you know, one version of the other, that came with the other, rather. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's just slight printing differences, and that's just based on, you know, probably the printer that was on at the time and how they set it up. You know, it may be intentional, but it may not be. So I don't know. Either way, it's the same comic basically. You know, there's no differences in the words or anything like that. Yeah, so I really can't wait for my unsealed version of this comic to come. It's kind of hard to unseal something this old. It always has been for me, and I did consider unsealing some of my Super Nintendo games that I have. They're factory sealed, just to see, you know, have that feeling come back up of, you know, opening a new game from that era. You know, I'll feel like a kid again, and you know, it'd be awesome, I think. So maybe I'll do that one, and maybe I'll buy like a game that's inexpensive and do that for the for you guys on the channel in front of the camera. Yeah, when I get these comics, I'll show them. One that's in that collection, it comes with the cards as well. One comic that comes with the unsealed version of this is one that I don't have, and one that I don't believe I've ever read or seen in person. So we'll have to see, you know, about that, and I'll show all that on camera. So that is my Jurassic Park book collection. It's not much at this point, you know. I don't really plan on having it grow. Yeah, that's the collection, guys. I do thank you guys for stopping by, and if you're new to the channel and you want to see more stuff like this, click that subscribe button and click that notification bell. You will not be disappointed. I upload a video, sometimes 2 videos a week. Don't know how much longer that's gonna last, since I did make an announcement in another video. So yeah, there you go. Thank you for watching.